Hello, it's me. Happy Sunday. How was your weekend, everyone? How was your week? Let me know. Tell me all the tea. What have you been watching? What have you been listening to? What's the good news in your life? What's the gossip? All of that. I had a good week. I'm loving October. I was a long time summer girly. I thought I was a lifetime summer girly, meaning I thought summer was my favorite season for the end of time. Then something happened. I got a little older, I got a little wiser. And now I'm like, were the fall girlies right this entire time? Is fall the best season by far though? Like once October hits, I feel like if we're not counting the news and politics, it's a great month. It's a great month and it feels like November. I expect more of great. December's pretty cool too. I don't mind. And then January hits and it's like, yeah, I guess I'm excited off of the something just dropped. Not sure what. I guess I'm excited off the New Year's buzz. But other than that, the weather's going to just suck ass for the next few months. So I feel like I'm locking in now. I'm being present because this is only going to last so long of amazing weather, cool things going on. Yesterday, I was on my way to a sad event, but it ended up being actually like really beautiful. It was one of my best friends in the world. My college best friends are kind of my people. I feel like for the most part, I've out of like my high school friends and everything, my college friends I just feel very connected to. We couldn't be more different. We're like completely if you put us in a lineup, you'd be like, how the hell do they know each other? That's kind of the beauty of UC Davis, go Ags, is that there's something that connects us personally. Like there's something because everyone gets along on campus. The athletes get along with Greek life, get along with stoners, get along with the orchestra, get along with the band, get along with theater, comedy. Everyone gets along with everyone at UC Davis. That was my experience at least. I hope it's still like that. But that's kind of like the general consensus. My mom went to UC Davis and she feels the same way. Like everyone just gets along. Anyways, my friends and I couldn't be more different. We're like complete opposites, but we're soul sisters for surezies. And one of them, her father, Steve, legend, love him, passed away from cancer a few months ago. And it was such a bummer. He's such a great guy. He's like this massive, like he's kind of like, am I unmuted? Okay, he's kind of like the dude from The Big Lebowski. He was a swimmer at Cal, and all of his friends were kind of different iterations of the dude. It was really awesome, actually, to see how many people loved him. But yeah, fuck cancer. It was great to see. Sorry, I know my mic keeps muting. I'm not saying anything important while it's happening, but yeah, cancer fucking sucks. It feels like it affects every family, and I cannot answer because it can go straight to hell forever and always. But while we were on our way there, it was in Ventura, and on our way there, we passed first we saw a sunflower field, and then right next to it was a pumpkin patch. I'm like, excuse It's like, just when I feel like I'm hitting my stride, someone tries to bring me down, and it's either my mic or my internet. And that can also go on the list of things that need to go straight to hell. Cancer, my mic, and my internet. I won't see them in hell, but some evil people will see them in hell. I hope they burn slowly. Okay, back to good things. It was a pumpkin patch that was next to a sunflower garden, or I don't know what you call it now. It was awesome. And I was just thinking, this only fall could bring this. Only fall could bring this magic. All these kids are on the haystacks. They get to go through the sunflower fields. There it is. Sunflower fields or the pumpkin patch. So awesome. Then my nephew, my pride and joy, I'm so obsessed with him. He had this minor eye surgery, but ended up not being too minor because he was in extreme pain, and the doctor, talk about someone who is on hold of going straight to hell. I don't want to wish it all of a sudden, but I'm feeling very angry at the doctor because he said if he's feeling more pain, call the office and we'll subscribe a better pain medication for him. Turns out my nephew was feeling extreme pain. And my sister was telling me what he was saying, and it actually, I mean, it's only been 24 hours, but it's like, I feel like I have PTSD already of the fact that my perfect nephew felt extreme pain, and she kept calling, and guess who was nowhere to be found? The doctor. Nurse, what the doctor said, and she said, I can't prescribe that, sorry. I said, Kim, you should have called me. I would have pulled up direct and gotten the proper medication for my nephew. This is, and so she had to just, makes me sick. But kids are resilient and amazing, and he woke up the next morning feeling a lot better. So it was just the first 24 hours that was really, really gnarly, like really crazy. And so I'm glad he's feeling better. We FaceTimed a few times. He's so adorable. And then other things this week, I watched the Peacemaker finale. It was like, there was so much good in it, but then I was like, damn, that's how it ended? Like, I feel like it was way more open-ended than I thought. For some reason, I had an idea in my head that this was kind of the final season of Peacemaker and we were moving on to the movies. And maybe Peacemaker would and the team would join in the movies in some capacity or show up here and there. But it feels like that's not the case at all. It feels like there's so much more to be told in the Peacemaker story, which I'm not mad at all because I love Peacemaker and the whole gang. I feel like they're my friends now. But I felt like, when your expectations are different than what the reality is, that's what it was. I felt like my expectations were completely different than what happened. And then we just ended on this massive cliffhanger. So that was kind of interesting. And other than that, in my watching arena, I've continued on with Jujutsu Kaisen. So I finished the first season. Then I did what the people said to do. Watch Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. Watch that. Love that. Now I'm on Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I'm obsessed with that show. Really good. Okay. Now I'm going to turn to you guys in the live chat. Thanks for being here. And hope that you guys can hear me all right now. Dion Austin. Hi. Good to see you. Hey, Steph. How are you doing? How's your week been? How's Harry? Okay. I think I just updated you on all those, but thanks for asking. We're doing good. I filmed an episode that I'm going to be posting on Tuesday. It's going to be 2 parts. We went thrift shopping together. So I'm going to post kind of like the vlog of us going thrifting, and then on Thursday I'll post what I actually got and do like a little try on haul. So that's what's coming up this week. Hey, did you see Jimmy Fallon where EJ, Audrey, Nuna, and Ray Ami from K-pop Demon Hunter sang the song Golden? Yeah, of course. I was front and center at my home, pretending that I was there in the audience. They're so I love those girls. I love the voice actors and I love the singers. And I think that they should go on tour as Huntrix. Uh, okay. Let's see. PTB Productions, congrats on hitting 3K on the road to 100K. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, we're moving. Slowly but surely. RQMDSMD, hi to all. Hi. Mike Joyce in the house. Happy Sunday. Sam Macias or Masha? Macias? Or tell me how to pronounce that. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks for being here. I feel like you're a newer name. Appreciate it. Andrew, like spooky movie season. I haven't started my spooky movie season watch, but I should because it's already October 12th. That's crazy. I feel like I have to enjoy every bit of October now that it's my new favorite month. The usual movies that I have on my hit list for October are always Hocus Pocus. That's like the main one. I love a Halloween Town every now and then. The nostalgia vibes are very much there. The Witches is a great watch, the original with Angelica Houston. I feel like A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie. I think it's both. I just like it better during Halloween time. Let's see. Uh, Coraline is not super Halloweeny, but it's pretty like it's like spooky-ish, and I love it. Beetlejuice is a great one too. Those are yeah. But let me know if there's any ones that you guys love that I'm forgetting. I just saw Tron Ares. I thought it was pretty good. That's good. I'm hearing mixed reviews on it. I'm hearing that it looks amazing, like almost too good, and that the story is not working for some people and working for others. So I'm glad you liked it. MDSMD fall is my favorite season. Okay, I'm joining the club. Steve, hey. I'm enjoying a nice rainy day here in the US on the East Coast. Nice. I watched The Exorcist and Frank Langella's Dracula last night. Oh, Dracula's a great one too. I love the Francis Ford Coppola. R.I.P. Diane Keaton. Totally. I actually was very upset about this yesterday. I feel like everyone loves Diane Keaton. She's that girl where no matter who you are, where you are, what age you are, if you know about Diane Keaton, I feel like you really like Diane Keaton. I was really bummed about that. I feel like 79 these days is too young. I feel like she still should have had like 20 more years easily. It felt I've never heard anything, I feel like she just came out with stuff recently. So that was pretty shocking. That was very upsetting. I'm sorry to her family. Okay. Hi, Melissa. I'm late. It's okay. We were getting, of course, volume issues, but now I think we're figured out. Akram, how's everyone doing? Hi, nice to see you. Okay. Okay, nice to see you, Fall Girly. Yeah, I feel like most of the women in the Steez chat are Fall Girlies. I feel like I've that there's and then obviously if Brandy's in here, her wedding's coming up. She must be a Fall Girly if she did a Halloween wedding. Peacemaker will probably be in Man Up Tomorrow, or that TV show that they haven't announced yet. Yeah, it seems like that. Seems like that. Random question, have you seen Death Note? Yes, I saw it so many years ago and I started rewatching it, so that's one that I'm probably going to rewatch fully with Harry. If so, what top 3 people would you let in your Shinigami takeout? If not death, maybe bad diarrhea. Example, Tangerine Tyrant. Yeah, all of the dictators, violent murderers, sexual assaulters, they could definitely be written down. Genocidal people, they can get it. Fall is when I thrive. I did the haunted trails last night. I also got pumpkin coffee mug and mini pumpkin spice cupcakes from Aldi. So amazing. I want to hear all the fall updates like this. I had my first pumpkin drinks this week. I had 2. I had one pumpkin with like a single shot of espresso because you guys know I haven't been drinking coffee really, so it was like the only time I had it in the last few weeks. I do think coffee and pumpkin go really well together. But then at one of the matcha places I go to a lot, they had a pumpkin matcha, and that was delightful too. I just feel like pumpkin goes with so many things. And I think Harry and I want to do some sort of pumpkin patch. That would be fun. Some sort of. I know that people were writing in the chat, like, is Steph gonna do Halloween Horror Nights? Probably not. It's so expensive. We used to with the World Girls had a hookup, and so that was nice, and we filmed an episode, and it was like awesome that we didn't have to spend except on food, but for like everyday people, it is really expensive. Like I feel like it's the same price you'd end up spending the same at Disneyland. It's like just a big expense, but it is so fun. I want to do some Halloween-y type events. I feel like the only storyline that Peacemaker season 2 fully did justice was Hardcore and Chris. I think we could have dropped the Eagle Hunter storyline to focus on the others, but overall, like the season. That's an interesting point. Like when the Eagle Hunter stuff was happening, I was like, this is classic Peacemaker, where I'm like, it's dramatic, but it's funny. But in hindsight, there was so many interesting things going on this season, and I don't think that we explored too many of them that long. Like exploring the alternate dimensions, I realized why they did it in an episode because it was so dangerous and crazy, but it is like that was really fascinating, like seeing the different worlds and seeing what was in them. And then also just seeing the Nazi world too. I feel like we could have spent 2 episodes there, but it was kind of only 1 episode, minus bits and pieces of when Chris was first traveling there. I do love the Hardcore and Chris storyline. I thought it was so well done and really sweet, and I hope they can be together. Yes, it's pronounced Macius for my. Oh, good, Macius. Macius. Won't forget it. Thank you. Make me pancakes. Love that. Hey, Steph, followed you because of Cinepals. Hope you make a reaction soon. Love your chill attitude and vibe. Thank you. I don't know if I'll do reactions on this channel. I mean, I won't say never, but maybe it would probably have to be create a different sort of channel for that. Because I've been told time and time again the algorithm doesn't like when you do so many different things, but I appreciate you for coming here. Twitches 1 and 2, Halloween Town 1 through 4, Halloween must watches for me. Twitches is very good. That's a classic. Halloween Town has a few bangers, but I don't remember really most of them except like 2. Yeah, like 2 of them. The story's okay, but the visuals and score are amazing. Okay, that's in terms of Tron, right? Yeah, I'm hearing that. Will you be doing any videos with your Rescue Roxy soon? Maybe. We've talked about her coming on some of my matcha journeys because she also loves matcha, so definitely a possibility. Yeah, it would be fun. She's very busy though. Also, what are your full thoughts on Roxy's blonde hair? I feel like it's giving wifey, like she may find her person doing this teddy bear hair. I've got to be honest, I love it. I love it. I think I like it more, which when I first saw the picture she sent, I was like, "Whoa." And I didn't know how I felt because it felt very different. But then 30 seconds later, and then when I saw it in person, I confirmed what I landed on, which is that I think I like it more. It fits her skin tone better. I think it fits her personality. Or that having a few different hair colors depending what the season is that go with you. So I think she should do summer blonder, but fall, winter more this blonde teddy bear color. I think it looks amazing. I finally moved to a state where there's 4 seasons. I totally appreciate the fall weather and the changing of leaves. Track stars, where'd you move? And good to see you. Hi. I don't envy the 4 seasons thing. I'm kind of down for like 2-ish seasons, like a cold-ish season and then warmish season. When it gets too cold, I just don't know who I am anymore. I'm like, I lose my personality when I'm too cold. Is it fair to compare Tron to Transformers where it looks visually great but care less about the human side? I don't know because I haven't seen it, but that sounds like a pretty good description based off what I'm hearing. Dion, happy Sunday, everyone. Happy October. Yes. Mike, fall weather is the best weather. It is. I was just so exhausted from the heat. It was so hot in LA. This summer, sorry. Okay. Just started watching Dexter a couple of nights ago and I'm really enjoying this show. That's some of people's favorite show, isn't it? I feel like people love it, but I feel like that's the show everyone talks about how bad the finale was, right? Any advice for Halloween Horror Nights and what spots to hit inside the park? Flying to California for it next week and super excited for it. That's awesome. You're gonna have a blast. Okay, if my advice is either prepare yourself for the longest lines ever and just have games that you play with your friends, bring drinks with you, and just make that a part of the night. Or if you can, splurge on the VIP so that you don't have to wait in as long of lines. And I think either's totally fine. I just don't want you to go thinking that the lines aren't going to be that bad, and they are, because though the lines are worse than any lines that I've seen at any sort of amusement thing. Like it's crazy. Like you're waiting like I think an hour per house. Like yeah, every line's like an hour. So I would either just be prepared for the lines and make it fun, or um or get the VIP or whatever they call it where you don't have to wait in line. You can it's like basically like a fast pass. And I don't know if it's one of the what else is there? There's tons of places to get drinks because Universal has way more if you do drink. I think that's kind of fun. And wear comfortable shoes. Bring a jacket for nighttime because it gets a little chilly. It's hard because Universal usually starts out super hot and then at night it gets a little chilly. So other than that, what spots to hit inside the park. I would look up what people are saying. I haven't been there this year, but I'm sure there's usually a general consensus about which houses are the best. And then you can look up what houses they have in general, and depending on what the themes are in each one, you'll know which ones you want to go to. And then you can kind of decide based on that, so you don't have to, maybe you don't want to do every single one, and then you can just pick the ones that you want to do. And then I'm sure there's like some sort of Reddit thread going on, or YouTube videos of people who've gone who tell you which house is the best to visit. Have fun though, keep us updated. The one downside of fall is that we have to turn the clock's back an hour in about a month and it gets dark way too early. Yeah, that's true. That is a very fair criticism of fall. I hate turning back the clock. Because I think that fall is when we get an extra hour of sleep, right? But then it just becomes dark so early, and it feels like by the time you get home from work, you're like, should I just go to bed? Yeah, not doing haunted or Halloween horror nights, too pricey and can't even do all the houses. It's really pricey. It is. It is. It's really fun if like all of you your friends want to splurge on it one year and it's like a group thing, but it's hard to do it like as an every year thing. The Eagle Hunter storyline was pointless in the end. It was. In hindsight, it was. But it was funny. What's my top 5 hated Halloween candy? I feel like I've talked about this. My top 5 hated Halloween candy: Almond Joy, chocolate covered raisins, I know that there's that other coconut hellacious candy that you guys brought up into my zeitgeist I'm pissed about, but I've never gotten it, so it's hard to say. But I think it was called Mounds, right? So, like, basically anything with shredded coconut can just absolutely eat it, just burn slowly. And I never liked getting that. What's that brand of chocolate from Rite Aid? Russell. I don't like the Russell Crowe. What's it called? Russell chocolate. Let's see. Russell. Russell Stover. I don't like Russell Stover. And I don't like Three Musketeers. It's fine, but I just like am like, oh, you could have it, Dad. I'll give you this one. Oh, candy corn too. Ew. Ew, I don't like it. You can have that, Dad, too. Nick. Hi, Nick. Steph, have you seen Hocus Pocus 2? Have you seen a Disney movie called The Dream Team with Kathy Najimy from Hocus Pocus and Kat Dennings? No, oh wait, yes, I have seen Hocus Pocus 2. It's funny that I don't remember anything that happened, so I should probably revisit it. Uh, have I seen a movie called The Scream Team? No, but I love Kathy Najimy. I love her. She's my favorite character in Hocus Pocus. Though, like, what does she do? She like does that weird thing with her bottom lip, something like that. William Smith, I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome. I think people didn't like the season of Peacemaker that much. I did. I did. I loved Peacemaker. I liked the first season more, but I really liked this season. Okay. Steph, have you heard about this three-eye atlas they're saying is like a legit possible alien spacecraft? No, I haven't, but I believe it. I definitely believe in aliens. Lloyd, Team Steez. Hey, Lloyd. Welcome. Fall and spring are perfect temps. They really are. Anyone else have a few minutes between the live chat and Steph's video stream? Is that true? Hopefully it gets caught up again. Okay. Sorry if you already mentioned this, but are you doing any Halloween content like decorations or something? I think I'm gonna try to do, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it. I guess creators will do their costume twice because I want to do Jinx from Arcane, but I feel like if I do it on Halloween, then I'll film it and then it will be posted after Halloween. So I don't know if people will watch it then. So I'm wondering if I should do my like Arcane makeup and hair before Halloween so I can get that video up. I'm not sure. I'm confused on that. So I definitely want to do some sort of costume thing because the Arcane part of the Arcane thing is doing the makeup. So I'm hoping I can accomplish the makeup on my own at home and get that animated look going. And then other than that, I don't think Halloween content. I'm gonna do some fall fashion content, but I'm not sure any other Halloween content. I'll keep you updated though, maybe. Are you gonna put any artwork for your background or have any ideas? If so, are you taking any artwork? I don't know. I don't know if I guess I could probably put stuff on the black slates. I haven't thought about that. I love having art around. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Let me know. I mean, I love your art, Joseph. Are you working on anything new? I would say chocolate covered raisins or even candy LOL. Like anytime I got that, I wanted to egg their house. Right. Because why are you giving me chocolate covered raisins? I just feel like the person who picked out chocolate covered raisins was either trying to piss us off or trying to be healthy. And it's like raisins are pretty high in sugar. It's not that much better than a candy, like a full blown candy. Jamal. Hi, Jamal. Welcome. I just found out about the Nicole Kidman Keith Urban divorce, and I can't help but to think that baby girl is somehow involved. I love how the internet just instantly was like, we're on Nicole Kidman's side. No matter what happened, we're on Nicole Kidman's side. And I feel that way. Like, I don't really know Keith Urban, but someone I love from afar is Nicole Kidman. I feel like we all love Nicole Kidman. She could be in 20 more movies this season and I wouldn't have Nicole Kidman fatigue. I feel like some people were like, she's in everything, but I never heard she's in everything and I'm annoyed because we all love Nicole Kidman. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Baby Girl might have pushed some buttons. Or I'm thinking, did she do Baby Girl in a response to something? You know? Was that her get back? Because she never really did anything like that before. And then I was like, oh, Nicole, wasn't familiar with your game. Have I seen I Frankenstein? I don't think so. I'm going to see the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie for sure. And the Maggie Gyllenhaal Bride of Frankenstein movie. Is anyone going to see Black Phone 2 upcoming this upcoming week? I haven't even seen Black Phone 1. I hear it's really scary. But I hear it's excellent. Everyone I know loved that movie who saw it. How's Honey Bear doing? Is she healed up? She's fully healed up. She's fully healed up. She's an absolute rock star / menace. Just going 100 miles per hour 24/7. But she has been indulging in more naps lately, which is really nice. I had an experience at a friend's house in Louisiana where I went into the kitchen and a plate was floating in the air. My friend and his sisters were in the kitchen too. The plate dropped. I freaked out. So you all can confirm this? That's crazy. That would freak me out too. I definitely believe in spirits and ghosts in the house. I think usually they're pretty chill, but that doesn't seem chill. Oh, maybe a Halloween costume try-on haul, or maybe make a DIY costume video. Yeah, definitely good idea. Yeah, I have to, if I'm doing that, I have to lock in and kind of plan that. I don't mind little box of reasons for Halloween, but I just hate when they put toothbrushes and apples in Halloween bags. Who did that? I think I've gotten an apple maybe once. That's a kind of tickling some PTSD for me. But a toothbrush is wild. Like parents don't get like they're assuming the parents who send their kids out trick or treating don't get toothbrushes for them, or are they just trying to be nice just in case they need a new toothbrush? That feels very passive aggressive. Have you and Harry seen the Underworld movies? I think I watched those for Sin and Pal. No, it wasn't Underworld. I did Van Halen. I've seen the Underworld movies. I love the Underworld movies. I love Kate Beckinsale. I do. She's great. I'm sure Harry's seen it too. I rewatched Mulan yesterday and I have a question. Was Mulan's group the main army or just the people that were closest to the Huns? The movie wasn't clear on it. What do you mean? Mulan's group is the Chinese army, right? The whole army that's fighting against the Huns. And then the Huns are the enemy. Remember, we have to defeat the Huns. I think. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wanted to be Mel from Arcane, hottest character in the show this year for Halloween, but I don't think I can afford it. Maybe 2026. Though maybe I'll have a BF by then who can be Jace. Mel is super hot. I agree. Are you sure there's not a way you could DIY Mel? I feel like she wears like a white outfit, right? Let's see. I love Mel. She's a great character. Some of her stuff in season 2 though got confusing, right? I had to look that up being like, what happened to Mel with the Rose stuff? Because it looked amazing, but it wasn't totally clear because I wish they had like 4 more seasons. Okay, you could definitely do the makeup for, I feel like, on the low. Okay, if you wanted to do like full, yeah, it would be expensive, but I feel like you could get gold body paint and do a lot of this on the low and then just get like a white dress from Ross or something. But I hear you. If you want to get like get your hair done in this full updo and do Mel like real justice, that would be expensive. Even doing Jinx isn't as expensive anymore because I feel like she's such a popular character that I think I'm gonna be able to do it in under $100, which is still a good amount of money, but Mel might be like 200 something dollars, and depending if you get your hair done. I wish I could get a wig installed for Jinx, but I'm like, it's for one night, Steph. Chill out. You can just put it on top of your head. But we all know Jace's real partner is Victor, and Mel is just his beard. Totally. Totally. Jason, Victor, and another time would have just been together. The first Black Phone isn't really scary as compared to horror films like the Conjuring films, but it's a good film. Okay. I think maybe it's like the content of the kids being taken is scary to me. Dorina basically said the Black Phone 2 was too Stranger Things inspired and unoriginal in her review. It's funny. I don't recommend it because it seems risky, but stuff at a real haunted house might be entertaining, but don't do it. Could be bad vibes. Oh, like an actual haunted house that people say is legit haunted. Yeah, that I don't like fucking with if people think it's legit haunted. I'm like, why would I? They obviously don't like you guys here. My friend said someone died in the house years ago. I'm Catholic, so usually when I move to a house, we get the priest to bless the house before moving in. I'm Catholic, and we never did that. Is that a Catholic thing? That's kind of cool. I definitely sage houses when I go into them, or not sage. I use like Palo Santo usually now. If you ever seen the film Megan, the little girl that played Katie, her sisters in both Black Phone films, and she was great in the first one with her acting. I have seen Megan. I loved Megan. Megan was so fun. The movie acted like the main group was the whole Chinese army. Seems pretty small for the China's army. It was like 20 people. Oh, maybe. Are you talking about the live action or the animated? I know what you mean though, like sometimes I feel like movies don't do a great job of the scope of creating an army or a village. I had that problem with Mandalorian where I felt like they're like, this is like in Carl Weathers' town. I was like, this is 20 people. And then when they showed like the Mandalorian group, I was like, this is 15 people. How am I supposed to believe this is a whole nation of people? This is you're gonna start inbreeding in 1 month's time. This is crazy. So if you mean that, then it's probably just like a budget thing. Yeah, Mel's story got confusing and Vi definitely got shortchanged in her arc season 2 for Arcane. Yeah, I wish Arcane was like 4 seasons. I think it could have been done in 4 seasons. I still think it's one of the best shows ever. It's one of my favorite shows ever. But season 2, you just couldn't help but think, damn, I wish each of these episodes was a season, low key. I'm just pitching ideas. Halloween themed cooking videos, like food that looks like brains and eyeballs and stuff like that. That's fun. Oh yeah, I remember last year I made Harry like a salami. It was like a mummy something. It's like salami over bread and it looked really creepy, like a skin man. Yeah, that's fun. Part of it is that we're remodeling and under construction, so I can only film in certain places of the house right now. So the kitchen's not quite ready for something like that. That's why the only cooking videos I've done are at the San Diego, my parents' house, when I visit them. So maybe I am going there for Halloween, but then by the time that's done, I feel like Halloween's done. Yeah, they really sped run her character arc in season 2 and gave her OP powers out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. I know. That's why I had to look up what happened because I was like, I'm confused. What is this Rose World? What did I just watch? But it looked so beautiful. I'm not complaining. I just want to know. Do you believe your pets have seen ghosts or bark and stare at something not there? My pets haven't done that. Do I think that pets pick up on stuff that we might not be able to? Yeah, for sure. I've seen those videos of pets being able to like detect cancer on people on their parents early or they know when someone's pregnant. So I'm sure. I'm sure. Is Harry into Halloween or is he like Matt? He's like Matt. I have to. Last year he was such a great guy because he went along with me for our Kung Fu Hustle outfits. And that meant the world to me because I absolutely love dressing up. It's my favorite thing. So I don't think he's going to do anything this year, especially because we're going to my family's house. So I think the only reason he was down last year was because we were in the privacy of our home. So I think it's a no from the start to ask him to dress up in front of my entire family. Unless it was something super chill. If he wore like a Jedi robe, then I feel like he would be down for that. But anything more with my whole family, he'd probably be like, no, no. But once we have kids, he has no choice. He has no choice. He's gonna have to dress up every single year. That's in our contract. The animated movie. Oh, I don't remember. I have to rewatch the animated movie, but yeah, that was supposed to be the whole Chinese army. Or maybe like a sector of the Chinese army. Like maybe not the entire, but it was supposed to be a big portion of it. If each arc of Arcane season 2 was its one season, the show might go down as all-time great. Really needed a Zuko alone style episode for Vi and not just a 3-minute music video speed run. I know, it is kind of a bummer. It really is because after the first season's might be my favorite season of television ever. I think the first season is so incredible. It's crazy. And then the second season looks so beautiful, so they're kind of like, shut up, we don't want to hear your criticism. Here's some of the best animation you'll ever see in your life. And then, but then you're like, damn, wait, you made me so obsessed with each and every character that, and now you're just making a music video as an entire storyline, which is a bummer. I'm like, I wish you guys just made this show for cheaper. Like maybe you could have just done it a little cheaper and extended it so you can finish the storylines full and full. Wait, did you? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm Catholic. My mom from New Orleans. Don't know if she practices voodoo, but we sage the house too. Other New Orleans superstition I got used to, like I don't eat any female spaghetti. What do you mean female spaghetti? Definitely that makes sense for New Orleans in general. I feel like the superstitions go crazy out there. I don't really want to watch the live action Mulan. It was made in the Xinjiang with the help of the government that's persecuting the Uyghurs. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. That is like one of the biggest horrors going on right now for sure. That makes sense. I totally respect that. Last year's costumes were amazing. You killed it. Fran Drescher was great too. Oh yeah, Fran Drescher was awesome. There might be more Halloweens with Fran Drescher coming up. I love Fran Drescher forever. On a lighter note, what's your favorite costume you've dressed up as for Halloween? Um, the Kung Fu Hustle, the landlady outfit is definitely up there. Even though like barely any people know what that one was. I loved that one because she's just one of my favorite characters ever. Let's see. What else have I been? Shakira was fun. I'm looking at my Halloween costumes. So let me search Halloween. Okay, let's see. Yeah, probably more recent is my favorite. Yeah, like Landlady, Fran Drescher. Oh, I found the salami hand. It was with prosciutto. Do you see that? Wait, hold on. I need you to fix yourself, camera. Stupid. Did you see it for a second? Oh, I'm trying so hard and it won't work. I'm gonna email it to me so I can post it. This actually looks really good. It's like really gross. Okay. I'm gonna post that. Sorry, the salami hand's getting posted. I know it's disgusting, but I'm really proud of it. So it's going up here. Okay. Yes! Look at that! Isn't that disgusting? It's half salami, half prosciutto. And then I made that like eyeball of cheese. It's vegan cheese too, because he doesn't eat dairy. And that was really last minute put together. Like I just got it the hour before and was like, this looks fun. Okay, I'll stop. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. Hey, where was I? Okay. What's Cal dressing up as for Halloween? The whole family, they're gonna be samurai. All of them. And that's so cute. So he's gonna wear this little samurai costume. He's working on his pronunciation of the word samurai so he can properly describe what he's being to his friends. Even the my niece is gonna be a little samurai girl. So cute. Have you ever watched Invincible? Yes, I love Invincible. I love Invincible. It's really good. Netflix rarely greenlets seasons beyond 3. Yeah, that's true. I know. I'm not being pessimistic or negative, but I feel like Netflix and everyone is just gonna be 99% AI movies and shows in a few years. Like they are only about money. They do not care. Ugh, that would be such a bummer. You may be grossed out by the spaghetti part if you look it up, Steph. I feel like I'm gonna be. What are you guys talking about? Is like, are you talking about like normal spaghetti and pasta? I don't want it. It's one of my favorite foods. I can't have it be ruined for me. I remember Steph as J-Lo. Oh yeah, the J-Lo costume was great. I loved the J-Lo costume. I think it was from the I'm Real video. Was it? Yeah, from the I'm Real video. That was great. That was great. I think my hair was lighter then too, so it was perfect. That was super fun. And that costume was so comfortable. Did Harry actually eat that? I honestly wouldn't be able to eat it. That's so funny. Yes. Once you like cut into it, you realize it's bread. So it's not a big of a deal. It's just like the initial visual. And it's Halloween, so I feel like everyone's down to be a little spookier. I love the thick thighs discussion on the show the other day. Who doesn't love thick thighs on women? Who doesn't love thick thighs on anyone? Like really, thick thighs are so awesome. It's like I know that you're capable of so much because you have thick thighs instantly. It's like a resume pleaser for sure. Like right off the bat, I'm like, that's a capable woman right there. She can do a lot with that. What's your favorite show that only got one season? I think mine might be Watchmen for me, also controversial, but I think Shogun should only be one season because I do not want to watch a show without Mariko. Mariko is my girl forever. She went out like a G though. She really did. She said, "This is my time. I want this." Not that I condone that, but the girl had waited seemingly like 10 years for a moment and it did not go she did not go out in vain. I mean, she pushed an entire movement forward. She was the movement. Yeah, Mariko's my girl forever. But I think Watchmen, though, was supposed to be one season, right? Wasn't that how it was designed, as a limited series? Because if it wasn't, that would be truly criminal. Because the first season, that Watchmen was so good. I loved Watchmen. The series was so much better than the movie for me personally. I loved the series. Regina, oh, so good. She killed that role. The show that I think should absolutely, like, it's criminal it didn't get a second season was an HBO show, I think, that came out in 2020. Loved Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country, I'll go to war for. I thought that show was amazing. I thought that season, I was like, Journey Smollett's getting the Golden Globe. She's getting the Emmy. She's amazing. And Michael Kenneth Williams was in it. That was when Jonathan Majors was just starting out. Oh, Wunmi Mosaku, she's in Sinners too. She's in a bunch of stuff. She's in Loki season 1 and 2, I think. I love her. She's such a great actress. That cast was stacked, and I couldn't believe they didn't get a season 2. Have you caught up on Invincible season 3, Daredevil Born Again season 2, and Invincible season 4 coming out in March 2026? I'm not caught up on Daredevil, and I think I'm caught up on Invincible. I think I might be behind. I have to double check. Lovecraft Country was pretty good. It was so good. Loved Lovecraft. Right? It was so good. I was just shocked that it didn't get its season 2. Oh, by the way, I got the 17 Pro on Thursday. The front selfie camera is a lot better. Normal human looking skin color instead of that weird look. That alone probably makes it worth the upgrade. Damn. I really don't want to upgrade, but I use the selfie camera so much. And I kept hearing that the camera was way better, and then Harry always makes fun of me because he's like, they always say the camera is better and it's not. And he's a big tech guy, and then he explains it to me, and I'm like, that makes sense. But then people are like, no, this one's different. This one's different. The front-facing camera is amazing, and now you're confirming that. I love the series and the movie. Watchmen movie's ending is much better than the comic books ending that that the show used. I love the movie too. I just remember being blown away by the series. I always loved Journey Smollett since Eve's Bayou. Oh, she's so good. I think she's so underrated. I like want her to change her last name so that she doesn't, I feel like, get blacklisted, because I think that she is so good. Just watched one battle after another and loved it. Everyone I've talked to loves this movie. We were supposed to go this weekend, but then we were stacked with the celebration of life. And then we saw Harry's uncle. We just had like a big family weekend. I am getting out of here soon, so throw in any final questions before I do, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I watched her in Smoke. She was good. The show was okay. Yeah, she's in some things that are okay, but she is never not fantastic. I've never seen Journey Smollett not be amazing. It's freezing a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, by the iPhone 15, the front-facing camera's weird, unnatural image processing and color science. Even everything had this weird, unnatural look. It's way better in the 17 Pro, in my opinion. That's what I'm hearing. One battle after another is great. Definitely must watch. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna love it. I think we'll go probably see it as a matinee this week. just because we keep missing it on the weekends. Bye to all. Good night, Steph. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry for spamming you with questions. No, that's what Sunday's for. I love to answer your questions. I feel like it's the main time where I am able to. I saw Roofman the other night with Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, and without knowing anything about it, including that it's based on a true story, it was pretty good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I saw the poster for it and I was like, this is fun. I feel like it's not getting a ton of promo, but it looks like a great cast and a fun story. So that is one I'll definitely check out as well. I'm glad that you liked it. Sean Penn is great in One Battle After Another. Have you seen any movies with him in it? I don't think I've seen any. Yes, I have, but I feel like I know him more as a person than an actor, honestly. So, okay, let's look at Milk. I've seen Milk. Didn't he win big for Milk? Let's see. Milk might be the only time I've seen him in a movie. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I know he's been in so much. But I feel like, yeah, I know him more as a person than an actor. Have you been doing the 30-minute drive to Haru Cake ever since having their immaculate matcha? I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it this week. Definitely gonna do it this week. I think it's because one of the days I went to Melrose. I can only do like a travel day outside of my area so many times, and I went to shopping on Melrose, and that was an adventure. So, but this week I'm gonna go back to Haru Cake. There's I haven't even I've ordered matcha one time since it because instead of just making it at home because everything is just fine compared to it so far, which is crazy. And I had a good matcha and it was really good. I had it on Melrose, but it was just like, man, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like the matcha at Haru Cake. And the cake. I want to try all their cakes now. They should make me I almost said Boy Scout, their mascot. I would totally be down to be their mascot. Though I do think they have this new like animated mascot that they announced. Okay, or Mystic, watch him on Milk or Mystic River. Yeah, Mystic River is pretty big. I remember seeing him first in U-Turn with Jennifer Lopez and Nick Nolte. That's a cool cast. What's been your favorite movie so far this year? Here's what I'm in between. These are my favorites of the year. Sinners, Superman, Fantastic Four, K-pop Demon Hunters. What else? H. What else this year? H Dog. Maybe he fell asleep. I have a list. Hold on. Favorite movies. But I need to see One Battle After Another. I have a feeling that will also be on my list. Let's see. Yeah, those are my like top. But yeah. Did I say Mission Impossible too? That one's up there for sure. For sure. That one was so fun. The submarine scene is so fucking cool. Matcha is addictive. Yeah, it really is, but it's such a great antioxidant that I'm just convinced myself it's totally okay. I'm like, I'm gonna live forever now because I'm drinking this mega antioxidant multiple times a day. And it makes me happy. Weapons is up there. It's not on my top 5, but it's definitely one of the best movies of the year. That's for sure. According to Letterboxd, the only Sean Penn movie I've seen are One Battle After Another, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Licorice Pizza, Fast Times at Ridgemont. Oh, I've seen Fast. I think have I seen Fast Times? Maybe not. And I haven't seen Risky Business. Yeah, all those movies I really haven't seen. You should watch The Ballad of Wallace Island on Peacock Stuff. It was so wholesome. I think you'd love it. It's my favorite movie of the year this so far. Really? The Ballad of Wallace Island. Okay. Okay, I haven't even heard of this. Carrie Mulligan. Okay, maybe I'll check it out. That's a hell of a wreck. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope something great happens to you. I hope you have a fantastic week. Make sure to share the channel with everyone that you think is cool enough to be a part of our friendship group we have going on. I'll be dropping videos on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I'll be back here Sunday at 5 p.m. PT to go live with you again. Until then, I love you. Bye.